After work on a Thursday, I just got my car, came back home, packed up, and just headed straight to Mobile. I couldn't get there quick enough. I was so ready to get back in the studio because for so long, the past several years, I've just been writing and recording here in my little studio at home. And I've been cranking them out, you know, almost on a daily basis sometimes. And I was just ready to get back home, get with the guys I used to play on the cruise ships with, and put some good stuff together. And so we went to a studio in Mobile that I've previously used before, had a great experience. Dogwood Studios, the engineer, Ray Norman, great guy, great talent at what he does, and he's really putting some great touches on these 3 songs.
Now, I don't have any vocals from the original track mixed in at all. Is that okay?
Now, the 3 songs, I don't know if I should say what they are yet or not, but the 3 songs that are going to be put out under this contract have already been recorded once, but they were just recorded by myself. I had no band. This time the songs, they've got a real person vibe. You know, it's real instruments on everything. You know, there's a live drummer playing. You know, we have real piano and bass, which I did some of that all on my own before, plus with the help of my brother, put the piano in some of these songs. But now, you know, it's a real band playing, and I'm super stoked, super excited to get these songs released. And the first one's supposed to come out this fall.
Yeah, the rhythm that you were playing on the acoustic was really cool when you were in here doing it. Yeah.
One of the songs was actually inspired by my wife. One day I didn't have to go to work. She did. She rolled over, gave me a kiss good morning, went and got ready for work, and as she was walking out the door, turned around and said, "Write me a song today." So naturally, what did I do? I got up out of bed, I came into my little music studio, and I started writing, and it's about her. It's about her and what it's like whenever she's not here.
All right, again, here we go.
I've only been doing this kind of music. I just label it country, rock, and blues because it's just a blend of all that for really about the past year.
Here we go from the top. You are talking from the top all
Yes.
the way through, right? All right, here we go. Oh, that's a false one here at the beginning. Next one.
I come from a heavy metal background, but just done it so much for most of my life. I just wanted to try something different. Back in the day, used to play on cruise ships and in bars and stuff with my band, and we did variety music. And on some of the cruise ships, we'd have to do a country night, you know, where people would get out and line dance, and it was strictly that genre. So I figured I just would give things a shake-up and try to do things a little bit different.
That going, I swear that killed me.
So far, it's been a great response. We were able to hook up with MC1 Nashville, and what a great group of people they are. They've helped me out tremendously, going back and forth, talking to me, recommending things. We were able to get a deal done, and first release is supposed to be this fall, but I just can't stress enough how great Darlene and Candace and everyone there has been to me so far. So we're just looking forward to the fall, to whenever the first song's released. In the studio, man, it was great to be back with my brothers, and that's what they are. One is my literal brother, but the other one, Rob, man, he's my brother too. He's been there from pretty much the beginning, since I was just a little kid. It was just a great opportunity to be in the studio with these guys and have them be able to be featured on this on these 3 songs. Ladies and gentlemen, Marcus Jackson.
Hey, welcome back to me. Hey.
Yeah. We were so excited when I got in town and was finally able to hang out with everybody. We probably stayed up a little bit too late, so everybody was a little bit tired when it came time to be in the studio and record. And I mean, it was a long day. It was a 12-hour recording session on songs that were already written, and some of the parts were already in place. So it was a long day. So there was a few people taking little naps here and there whenever they could, whenever it wasn't their turn or their part wasn't up yet. But we got some of that on video. It was quite funny.
I hate you.
How would I describe my music? I would say that it's just a blend of country blues and rock and roll. Some songs are happy, some songs are just more party tunes, upbeat, talking about having a few drinks, talking about relationships. When I write a song, I just go with the feeling. I don't really have a structure when I write a song. I just go with it, and just whatever comes out, comes out. Some's really good, and some has a lot to be desired. Oh man, I'm super stoked to be on the roster with MC1 Nashville. I mean, it's just a great opportunity. I'm hoping to really get out there and meet a lot more people that can influence me and help me become a better musician overall. Our engineer Ray, he got in touch with a drummer he knows, David White, and he got the songs that we had laid out, and he charted them all out. He showed up and just laid them down like a true champ. He sounds great. What a great drummer. I'm thankful that he was able to do that, because I don't know if I could have got an any more solid drummer than what he gave us that day. That was great. Yeah, I write some weird stuff, man. The timings of some of these songs were just weird, and the backups, my God. Some of these backups were definitely a challenge, because they definitely tested the vocal range on that. But thank God for Ray. He sure is making it sound good. It's been a long time since we've all been together playing music, and I think some of the guys were a little nervous, because here we are. One minute they're doing their thing in Mobile, one minute I'm in Atlanta doing my thing, and then we're all together and we have to lay down 3 songs for a label. And so I think some of the guys were kind of nervous, and really wanting to do their best. But overall, I can say that they did a great job, and I'm very pleased, and I'm just really excited to get all this going. When I signed, I felt relief, and then a reality set in to where, it's really now time to start to get to work. So I want these 3 songs to come out great. I want them to be the best they can be. Put a lot of work into it, and I think they're going to be great. I think the people are going to be pleased.
We're definitely going to do the cowbell for a click track. That is not my idea. 3, 4, 2, 3. There's no mistaking that that's not one of his drums, and that's the point of that, I assume.
You like the cowbell?
I like the cowbell, yeah.
That's sweet.
I like more.
We got about 16 of them in storage. They're all different styles.
We're going to be a fan of the cowbell for a bit. Hopefully, after this first song releases, it starts to create more of a buzz, and we're able to really start getting out there, getting our music to the fans. We've already had a lot of people just off this stuff that was not professionally recorded, really ready to see us play some shows, and I'm hoping that's what comes from this, that it really gets our name out there, starts getting our songs out there, and we're able to get these songs heard, man, and we're able to get in front of the people, because that's what it's about. Recording, I love recording, but playing in front of people, man, that's where it's at. The 3 songs that are set to be released all have a little bit of a different flavor to them, but you can still tell it's the same band. And what I mean by that is, one's going to be rocking, there's going to be one slower one, and there's going to be one with a happier feel to it. Oh yeah, we had to go over it a few times. We had to get the timing down on some of these. Some of the timing signatures of some of these songs were just weird, and so we had to put a lot of work into it and figure some things out, and we did, and I think it's going to sound really awesome. No, I think I'm right where I'm supposed to be in life. It's taken a while, but I think you go through things in life that puts you where you're supposed to be in the future. I don't necessarily believe in just chance. I believe in decisions and this and that, but I believe everything leads you to the path that you're supposed to be on eventually. I've been working at this for nearly my entire life. I've recorded everything since I was a kid. You know, from my first bands, all the gigs, you know, I would record everything, go back, look at it, see what we needed to improve on, or what, you know, just to get better. But writing is one thing that I've definitely seemed to have gotten a little bit better at, and I guess got my own little grasp and way of doing things, which is I just sit down and start writing. Sometimes I'll lay down a rhythm first, sometimes I'll write the words. There's no real structure, it's just a mood, and whenever I'm ready for that, and when that mood hits, it's time to get to it and get busy. And I think people are going to like it, man. Like I said, Ray's done a great job mixing this stuff, and I'm just super stoked. He outdid himself. It's going to be awesome. It's going to sound, I think, a little different than everybody else, which is a good thing. So we've experimented with some things, and I think it's going to be really awesome.
Oh, man, is that a
It's not made before World War II. It's made before World War II.
I've got a Horner that belonged to my dad that's chromatic. It's old.
Mm-hmm. This is a Horner.
But it's not like that. I don't ever see one like that.
Right.
You wait till you see all the tricks he does with it. He just...
Oh,
I'm just kidding. My brother Paul, for the studio, we got his buddy Wayne to come in and do some harmonica on one of the songs, and you know, thank you, Wayne. That was awesome. Thank you for coming and participating. The guys were just real great, and I'm very gracious that they were able to do that. And now I'm just I'm ready for us to get out there and start playing. Coming this fall, Jay Daniels. I'm not telling you what song yet because it's not time, but soon. Hey man, I'm just glad to be invited to the party. So, you know, I thank MC1 Nashville for having me, and I hope everybody enjoys it. So thanks to everyone that's helped make this happen and who's supporting me on social media and been sharing all my stuff. I really do appreciate it, and things are paying off. So we're just going to keep looking forward to the future and keep pressing on, and let's get things going. So I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.